Hey, welcome back to Hardstyle tutorials. Today I'm gonna show you how to make a kick. Well, not really make a kick, but how to layer a kick. A hardstyle kick that we'll be using in the future in other tutorials. So I'm gonna make another tutorial about how to pitch the kick, and we're gonna then we'll eventually use it in an actual song. So let us begin. All right, so I'm gonna actually use the frontliner kicks. But you can, I mean, really any kick, literally any kick will work. So there's hardstyle kicks in here that are really good. So let's just play some of these. Here they're really good. I'm going to be using G as my root note. So G is my favorite key for starting a kick. So really, just throw out some G's. And then we'll get started. We'll pick whatever ones are good. That one's kind of sucky. This one's also kind of bad. Actually, I like this one. This has like a grungy feeling to it. This is good too. Did I already use this one? I don't know if I did. 53. Yeah, I did. Alright, let's see how this sounds. Well, it's gonna sound terrible, but let's just listen to it. Yeah, that sounds really bad. So, alright, we can literally just close this now, and we can start doing our own thing. Let's put this on 1, let's put this on 2, let's put this on 3, and let's put this on 4. Let's just listen to this. So, we have... This kick's kinda good. This could be a good mid-tone. This is good for bass. This is a high. This is definitely good for high. And this is also probably good for mid. So to basically explain what I'm talking about is you have a kick, or actually anything we all know is kind of aligned on in an EQ standpoint as a high, a mid-tone, and then your lows. And when you're layering a kick, you like to try to pick out whatever kicks are better for lows, like this one, or what's good for like. Oh wait a minute. Yeah, this one's good for low, and these are like the good mid-tones, and this would be good for high. And so we're actually going to set them to work that way. So for example, this one is on track 1, so we're going to make sure that it's just a low. So let's just get an equalizer and do that. Literally, that's all I gotta do. Good low. Let's get our midtones here. Since these are both the same, I'm gonna put them both on number 2. Let's do this, just to kind of get them all organized. Let's get our equalizer. And then we want this to be mid. So I'm just gonna turn the highs down a little bit, but we definitely don't want any bass here. There we go. And then our high. Now for highs, you strictly don't want any of these frequencies. Now all together it sounds like this. Now we can start adjusting volume. For example, the high is really loud. Alright, since we're turning the high volume down so much, we could probably release some of these lows, or these highs. Maybe bring them up a little bit, like that. Oh, turn this up to 150. Feels a little bit empty. I mean, it's a good kick, but let's try to get a little bit more grunge in there. This is pretty good. We'll put this on the mid-tone, so 2. I don't know. It's just really something you gotta experiment with. Might have a little too much here. Ooh, that's a lot better. I think it must have been that third one that was kind of keeping it muddy. That's a kick right there. one last thing. I like to add a tiny, tiny pinch of reverb. Don't go too crazy with this. But it gives a good stereo effect, which, I mean, in post you're going to be making this mono anyway, but it's good for post-processing. Just a little bit of something to give it an extra, you know, power. Alright, you don't want this to be out too much. Let's make an automation clip that turns off all reverb right about there. So about this beat right here. You know, we want to turn the reverb all the way down. There we go, we made a kick. Kind of. Well, we didn't really make a kick, we just still kicks, but, you know, it's the same thing. We'll see what it sounds like if it's just highs and low. I like it. Alright, there's your short tutorial. We'll be pitching this in the next tutorial, so see you then.